Look, I want to be financially literate, but it's just way too hard to learn, right? No, because I'm going to teach you in 10 days. Welcome to the Mo Money Blueprint series, where I teach you how to save and invest your money, making you financially smarter than 90% of people your age. Let's go. This is part two of focusing on the M in money, which stands for monitor, and we're talking about budgeting. Budgeting is great because it gives every dollar that you make a purpose. One of the most popular ways to budget is the 50-30-20 rule. This means that 50% of your income will go towards needs, 30% will go towards wants, and then 20% will go towards savings. However, I'm not just gonna sit here and act like budgeting is the easiest and most convenient thing in the world. Following things like the 50-30-20 rule is incredibly hard because of how much expenses fluctuate throughout the year. Even if you're not sticking to a strict budget, at least have every dollar have a purpose. Make sure you spend intentionally and review a purchase before you make it. I know that some people like to do their budgeting based on categories like shopping, going out with friends, eating out, but I feel like that actually is the most restrictive part. There's some months where I spend more on eating out and I barely go shopping, and there are some months where it's the complete opposite. This is why it is important to track your expenses so that way you're familiar with your patterns. Then you can figure out if you're the type of person that can have a set amount that you want to spend every month on wants, and then you could just allocate as much as you want to whatever category. A unique way I like to budget is taking a small portion of the amount of money that I made that month and just using that only for my spending. For example, if I earned $3,500 in one month, I would take that $500 and let myself buy whatever I want, and then that $3,000 I would put into savings or investments. This is not including rent and other like definite necessities like utilities and things like that.